Well, we just saw the Magna, and alas, it was too shitbox even for us.
It wasn't that it was too shitbox, it just had a very specific problem.
Yeah, so the fuel gauge didn't work, which would have been fine if the trip computer worked, because Magna trip computers they're great.
They're very accurate.
Yeah,
very accurate.
They tell you exactly how many litres you've used, but that didn't work either.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like, it was just
Where we're going, there's going to be very, very long spaces between stops where you can get fuel, and so you need to know.
We need to know, especially because you're not going to know how much fuel you're chewing through on the dirt. You know, that would be a stress that you just don't need. And I know he said, oh, it's an easy fix, but there was that popping as well.
Yeah, weird popping from the PCB line, which I didn't really understand what that was. But otherwise, mechanically, the car was very good.
So much fun.
The only issue I could see was a tiny bit of wear on the inside of the right wheel, which is not really a huge
But that's what we had on Feliz.
We currently have on an Ego as well.
Yeah, we had all Magnas seem to have it, so fairly standard.
It's not really a huge issue.
The oil looked clean. It was just, he was a home mechanic in that he quote tinkered.
Yeah. And the tyres all had good tread on them as well, so we probably could have got away with.
Yeah, but the it had a massive leak as well from the passenger side because the seals are terrible.
A leak as in a leak into the car, not a leak out.
My bum is so wet, it's not funny.
I think everything in the side, it was just poorly sealed in general, which is, an issue on all these old cars. The seals are starting to go. So there was a lot of condensation.
Especially pillarless doors.
Yeah, there was a lot of condensation in the car, which I think is probably why all the electricals were having issues. The trip computer and
absolutely. It's just short circuiting all over the place.
Yeah. So
here we go.
Putting your foot down in that car was fun though.
Oh my gosh.
It was fun.
Oh.
It was a proper knocks your head back.
Yeah. Better than an Ego. Better than almost. Well, I imagine that Feliz was similar in his day.
Feliz was similar, yeah.
Yeah. Miss Feliz. Oh well, we'll find something. Okay, we just went and saw another one that wasn't regoed, a Magna Advance 2002. Gutting.
Basically just like Feliz, the car that I used to have.
Yeah.
Is in pretty good nick. It was mostly cosmetic stuff. The seat bolster was
it was all fine.
Yeah.
It wasn't
making any weird noises from the engine like the car we saw yesterday.
Sounded good. It just had, a few scratches on the paintwork.
Oh, the engine mounts were a little bit fun. When you first put your foot on the accelerator, the lurch, there was a bit more of a lurch than I would expect. But we don't really care about that.
No, that's not, and that's not something that's
it would be that would be a long-term issue if you were keeping the car. Well, we're not. We're just doing it for the rally. So.
And it was
nice. Didn't smell like wet dog inside.
No.
Which is good. It wasn't really a shitbox, to be honest. It wouldn't take much to get that car.
No, we told him as well about the utter trash we saw the other day.
Yeah.
And damn, it was only just out of rego as well.
Yeah, the person, it was someone who passed away that they knew, and they'd handed in the plates afterwards in July, and it's just like
it was still in grace period.
Yeah, so we'd still be in grace period now. If they hadn't bothered handing in the plates, we could have just re-registered it in their name and then transferred it over to us. So, which would have been great. Would have been perfect.
So, people of WA, don't hand in your plates if you don't have to.
Yeah.
Right, what's wrong with you?
Use your grace period. Use the 3 months that they give you.
Yeah. I don't like this grace period nonsense. Yeah. I like the SA process.
Plates,
yeah, just keep your plates and re-rego.
But yeah, like they're offering it for a lower price, like $1,000, which is a good. Yeah. It is a good price, but the trouble is there are things on there they need to fit. Well, first of all, it needed a new battery. The battery that they had in there would not have passed the inspection.
I mean, we could have pulled the one out of an Ego and just shoved that in for inspection.
Oh yeah, we could have done. But that was why it was having trouble starting as well, because I had that small battery in.
So.
But yeah, we would have had to get. I wouldn't have wanted to take an Ego's battery to go to do the thing, and then what? We have to replace the battery before it goes to auction and stuff. It's just awkward.
Anyway.
Yeah. And then the handle.
The handle could have been fixed. That I could have fixed with a drill and a bit of the putty.
They had the bit for the handle.
They had the bit for the handle, fitted perfectly. Clearly had been glued on before. Yeah, that would have been. It would have been a little bit of a bodge job, but you could have got it across, no problems. But you just don't know what else you're gonna find under there when they do the inspection.
Yeah, and with a magnet, there's going to be oil leaks.
Oh my god!
And
Always.
with an inspection,
they're going to find them.
And they're going to tell you that you need to get the oil leak fixed, which could be very expensive on a magnet.
Yeah, rocker. It's going to be the rocker cover gasket, which is what, about 800 at least?
Well, I don't know. It depends. So.
Yeah, it's not cheap. You can do it yourself, but they're not advisable. Yeah. So so close yet so far. So I have convinced boys to go to Mitsubishi, a dealership, so we can find out, hopefully, what happens.
Navigate to Mitsubishi Midland.
Navigating to Midland.
So we can hopefully find out what happens to cars that people trade in, and maybe go on the hunt for a traded in Magna.
Cars that people trade in that can't be sold on the lot.
Yeah, basically. So, because in SA they used to
navigate to Mitsubishi Midland.
They used to send them to wholesalers, and we knew where all of that stuff was in SA.
Navigating to Midland, Mitsubishi, Midland City.
We had a good network in SA. Perth, we've got to rebuild it. So where do I think we start? I think we start with did we? It's bin day.
It doesn't matter. Our bin's not full, it's fine.
Yeah. So no luck.
No, we're also somewhat unimpressed with the newer cars in terms of size and stuff.
Yeah, but her buying team, they sell them all off wholesale, so it's like Adelaide, but she doesn't know, the buying team's not there apparently, and she's got no clue. So she has sent us to check out a cheap car yard though, just down the road. So we'll head there. We're here, might as well.
We'll go have a look.
Yeah, so up next, we'll see how we go at the cheap car yard. No stone left unturned. So how did we go at the used car yard?
What used car yard?
Exactly!
I think she meant about the auctioneers. There's an auctioneers there that had cars, but...
Didn't get anywhere.
You still recording?
Yeah.
So I was just talking about how there's this much headroom in this car. Me at 6'4", I've still got a couple of inches of headroom above me in this, the tiniest of tiny cars.
The itty bitty matchbox car!
And even in the back, when I get in the back, there's still the exact same amount of headroom because it's a flat roof.
Yeah.
And yet in the Pajero that I just got in, the
Pajero
Sport, I get in the back and I'm like this because I cannot sit upright in it.
Yeah.
Because there's no headroom, and if I get in the front,
nothing.
Just about get in.
He can't see out the windscreen properly.
Yeah.
So, as much as we love Mitsubishis, it's an interesting one.
Yeah.
But that's a story for another video. So we're just doing a car switcheroo because it's early morning, it's the weekend, because we're going to go look at a Magna that's already kind of done, the Shitbox rally. So comes in exactly on budget. I've got a good feeling about this. I'm just reversing in our driveway so that the Verada Inigo can get out. I just got a message from them saying that the odometer is at 244,000 Ks, and they've just done the timing belt this year. They did it for their Shitbox rally, so this is exciting. Okay, so I've just told boys that it's just had its timing belt done, and it's done at 244,000 Ks.
What's the address again, sorry?
It is Pit Stop what was it? Pit Stop Bustleton. Hang on 1 second.
We can get a snack when we get
there.
there.
Yeah, so it's a Pit Stop Kitchen. Bustleton. She runs a business.
2.5 hours drive.
We're going for a, yeah. We're taking Inigo for a spin.
He needs a long drive. So.
He hasn't been for a drive for a while.
Yeah, we're going to take Carlito to Margaret River.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we haven't driven this car in like a month or something.
Over a month.
Yeah. Started up straight away though, no problem. So, I love this car.
The GTB.
You're getting exactly the car that you wanted as well for the thing. We looked at some other cars that were cheap, reliable thingy, and she was just like, "Oh, it's going to be uncomfortable. I've got to drive it there." And I'm like, "It's going to drive ridiculous dirt roads all the way back to here. Like, it's going to be uncomfortable." I
have to do the drive across the Nullarbor because he's not going to do it.
Which I've done in the Lancer and survived. She's like, "You were 28."
I did. He was 28. He was much younger.
And that was genuinely a shitbox. The door didn't shut on it properly. I felt like it was getting sucked off every time I went past the road train. Mozzies were getting inside the car. Right.
But what is interesting, you're also getting the car you wanted because you've wanted a station wagon for a while.
Is it a station wagon?
It's a station wagon with a roof rack.
Oh wow. That ended up being a car. We might have to pay them. Was it $250 if you want to keep the car at the end? Yeah. End up having to keep the car.
I just
had the shocks replaced as well.
Had the shocks replaced, upgraded with heavy duty shocks because they did the Shitbox rally as well.
And
so
they ruined the shocks, which will probably have ruined these shocks.
So apparently this car, the only thing that went wrong with it was shocks. The shocks got destroyed. It blew one tyre, and the brake pads were a bit fucked by the end. So
they've replaced the brake pads as well, didn't they? Yeah. So there's not really anything that we have to do on the car.
A radio is all that's missing, and that's fine because we did the whole West Coast in Toulouse with just a UE boom speaker.
Bluetooth speaker,
yeah. I'm happy to do that again.
You know what's annoying?
Oh my god, what?
That we had those extra radios and we sold them. Like, we could have just put the radio
I know, I was thinking about this one. I was like, oh god damn it, why did we sell all those radios we had?
I didn't think we were going to be doing a rally at that
We didn't think, well no, we didn't think we'd put one in the car. We're like, oh, what would we need this for?
Yeah.
Oh well, it's fine.
Well, I mean, technically I have the radio from this.
Oh!
But I don't know. I don't think that's worth putting.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah. Like, if we desperately want a radio, we can probably Gumtree. Not Gumtree, because Gumtree's got rubbish. We can find one off Marketplace or something.
Yeah.
Not that I want him to do a radio swap because he's done that before, and oh god.
Oh, I wouldn't do it.
No, I don't have to hear him doing that again.
Yeah. I don't care about the radio anyway. We don't need the radio.
Anyway, we're about to head off. Hang on, let's see if I can flip this around. Freeway. You know what's on the way as well?
What?
Midway Farm Stall.
That's a kitchen mini place. I know. Although it did say that it's not completely open by the time we get there, so it's orange oxygen canisters in the back.
Freeway.
Right, we've got enough fuel to get there, but not enough fuel to get there and back, so we'll have to fill up maybe in buses.
We'll find out. We'll stop somewhere. And also look at our beautiful silicone windscreen wipers. Best. So we're just making a little stop to our favourite midway stop, which is Midway Farm Stall. This place.
Pies.
Oh, excellent pies, excellent coffee. Oh, look at the trees are in flower. This is just, we love this place. There's a little play area for the kids. There's animals you can feed.
They've got pigs, man. What more do you want?
Pigs. There's a donkey. Is that a donkey? There's a donkey. Okay, so we've got some of the animals. Foy's is waiting for his coffee. Got not just one, but a couple of donkeys. So we got that one there. And then we got this spare boy here. Hello! Hello, fellas. And there's, looks like a llama or an alpaca out the back there. Over here we've got these pheasant turkeys or something. I don't know, I'm terrible with birds. I'm sure they're delicious. There's a fake sheep there. Then we've got, what have we got over here? Looks like some cows. Sorry? I don't know. At first I thought pheasants, but they're not pheasants. Yeah. How's your pie? Bit hot.
Yeah, not happy the price has gone up a little bit. But maybe
40 cents.
Maybe Punjaris put their prices up.
Yeah, it won't be them. Oh, what do we have? Oh, there's the pigs. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was a llama or an alpaca. The piggies. Oh, hello, mister. You think I've got food? Sorry. I didn't buy any food for you. And we've got the little sheep. Hello, mister. Oh, aren't you a cutie? On the highway. Midway Farm Store. So I'm now driving the Verada because we have a new car. We have a Shitbox, an experienced Shitbox. Boys is just going to check the pressure, and then we're going to drive home and yeah, do a little video. It's so filthy. It's fabulous. Oh, I love it. How grotty is the inside?
It's fucking had dogs in it, mate, so it's pretty hairy. It doesn't smell though, which is good. But it just needs a good vacuum and a good brush out of all the hair and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, well I've got a kit of stuff here.
It's relatively clean. It's pretty
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's alright. The main thing is it doesn't smell and it's not damp, which makes it better than a lot of the cars that we've seen.
Yeah, that one that I sat on where it was my pants were wet for the rest of the afternoon.
Oh, that's so great. I'm so glad we didn't buy that car.
And it had the light switches that didn't work, nothing.
Yeah, everything in here works.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a super annoying, every 2 hours it tells you to rest.
Oh.
And you have to literally, while I was driving along, I had to turn off the ignition and turn it back on again to get it to go away, otherwise it keeps beeping at you.
I'm going to the front because I haven't taken video of the car yet.
Otherwise,
It's roll! Yeah, all the panel gaps are right. It's got upgraded suspension. It's already done a Shitbox rally.
Yeah, there's just a slight thing on the bumper there, but I mean that's standard.
Yep.
Normal.
Headlights are foggy, which is standard for Australia. But yeah, otherwise, he's dirty, but he's ours. And he came out, open the back, and show you what we already have in the back.
So it came with, because it's already done a Shitbox rally, and the previous owner's partner was a
mechanic.
It already has a starter motor in here,
Yeah.
some belts, some serpentine
A toolkit.
and tools.
Yeah, and a hose.
And a hose. Another hose over here, so we've got spares already, so I don't even have to bother getting spares.
Yeah, the only thing we need is an extra tyre.
Look how much more solid this bit of wood is compared to the crappy cardboard thing that's in the old Magnus. It's good.
Yeah,
Tie-downs,
so some
weights
tie
and
downs.
stuff.
That's alright, but yeah, it is pretty dirty in here,
it's
so
gross. At least we can pull that out.
Yeah.
And take it out.
that's true. We're gonna start cleaning.
Maybe 20 bucks. Maybe 20 bucks. Maybe 20 bucks.